Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and it appears this battle has already started, and well, this player has loaded in a little late as he's a bit behind his colleague, and it's a dual perspective video because we've got videos from Potatoes Gonna Killed up ahead in the T28 HDC, the Tier 7 American Premium Tank Destroyer, and of course the current tanker we're seeing, which is TrollTanky. Okay, well, let's see how they get on. This tank destroyer only existed in design drawings because, well, and a model, a wooden model, because it was cancelled at the design phase by the Americans. Instead, they decided to go with the T95, the Doom Turtle. Just around the corner, we've got an AMD 178B. Oh, he hit it in the wheels, but only did critical damage. Didn't do anything else to him. It's a 105mm gun, capable of doing 320 alpha, and he did get a hit there on the AMD. But it's a low roll, 315. He's waiting for the reload to see if he can get another shot. And he does, and he kills him outright. Now, the standard book reload is 9.59 seconds, which you should expect for a 105mm at this tier. And TrollTanky has got it down to 8.49. Looks like Potatoes Gonna Killed has got himself into a scrap with a T150. And, well, these tank destroyers are very heavily armoured. Okay, can he get a shot on target? Yes, and he gets the kill. Okay, let's see how this pair get on. They've gone all the way down the banana, but now they're going up onto the hill from the opposite side to attack the enemy in their rear. Now this is going to be a bit of a shock for the enemy when these guys turn up. They are quite slow, only 29 kilometers an hour forward speed, and going uphill that's a bit slow, as you can see. It's down to just 12. But the thing about the T28 Concept is that it's actually a very, very heavily armoured vehicle with only a few obvious weak spots, such as those machine gun ports on the side, the big round things on the side, those bulbs. Yeah, they're very big, conspicuous weak spots. And of course the lower plate of this vehicle as well. If you can hit the enemy or hit with sufficient power into that lower plate, you will penetrate it. But other than that, this tank destroyer is actually quite good. It's got a very punchy 105mm gun and a very wide traverse, which is 30 degrees either side of the centre line, which means you've got 60 degrees of traverse altogether. Potato's Gonna Kill backed up away a bit there, so he had to let him get this, but now he's going after the Panther. In fact, both of them are going after the Panther. So instead, TrollTanky's decided he's going to go for the VK. Yeah, because that Panther's totally devoted to Potatoes. And although he got some damage on the Panther, he didn't get the kill there, unfortunately. So they're having to turn around now and go back down the hill towards the enemy cap area. Oh, and he gets smacked by the M44. Don't know where that shell landed, but he lost 184 hit points. Oh, there it is. There's where the shell landed, right on his jack seat. Yeah, he took one up the bottom there. Yep, definitely. There's a huge hole in his rear now. So he's got two posteriors. And yeah, that was a direct hit because it had to be for 184 hit points of damage. Okay, well, there's only 6 enemies left. 2 of those are Arty, and you can presume that this is an encounter battle, that they're probably over by the railway line. This tank was actually designed based on the running gear of the M6 and the same 105mm gun that was supposed to go on the M6, but didn't. They had the 90mm gun instead. There's only 5 enemy remaining now. We've just lost our Rudy. Potato's Gonna Killed is, yeah, there he's a bit behind actually, because he decided to go down the other route, the other channel, and of course that's a bit of a switchback, whereas TrollTanky decided to go the direct route, so that means he's ahead. There's still enough enemy alive to get some hit points out of though. And we've got an M6 coming up around the corner, so this should be fun because he's nearly full health. Gets his first shot in. Coming up behind him. Oh, now that one hit the track. So he did track the guy, but he didn't get any hit points off it. Go for it. Yes, got the kill. And now he's going to go after the Arty. There's one of the Arty that hit him and he just died. He did get smacked again by the M44, but it was only 11 hit points. The Jagdpanther's gone. There's only a T3485 and a Jagdpanther left on the enemy team. There's the T3485. Nice shot. Even though it's a virtually dilated reticule, he's still got an accurate shot. Potato's going to kill this going in as well. Only one enemy left. He must be up the far end. So it's a race to get up there as fast as you can. Oh, he just got clobbered in the tracks by the Jagdpanther. There he is. Oh, 320, which was an average roll. He's completed whatever mission he actually had to complete, but still short on some hit points. And that's it. The game is over. So let's have a look at the same battle from Potato's Gonna Kill's point of view. And here's the same battle from Potato's Gonna Kill's point of view. You can see he's got a slightly different colour scheme on his camo. Game started. Well, T28 HTC, it's quite a meaty tank destroyer really. And I think really the original idea was this thing was going to bulldoze its way through the Siegfried line, otherwise known as the West Wall by the Germans. And they started design work in September 1943, but that was a little late because they didn't realise that they were going to invade Europe the following year. We've spotted that AMD 178B. Nope, decided to go forward. So yeah, they didn't realise they were going to actually get across Europe so quickly, and therefore they would get to the Siegfried line before this tank was ready. Basically only 9 months from the concept of this machine that they actually getting to the invasion of Europe. Oh, first target, T150, gets a nice shot in, but it's a low roll for 308. There's nobody on that front street, so he's just going through, and there's two T150s around the corner, and he gets tracked, but he fixes that to get around the corner quickly and start dealing some death to these guys. Puts one straight through the weak spot of the T150, which of course is that strip which is where the driver's port is. Going for the kill shot. Yep, got him. You notice he's only loaded standard AP and HE, and the T150 was only doing HE damage because he wasn't able to get through the armour. It's just too thick, the armour, so they're firing HE instead. In fact, I think they've got the howitzer as their main armour. And there you go, he's dead, with a little help from TrollTanky behind him. So I don't know who actually came up with the idea of putting those machine gun ports either side of the vehicle, but those are the obvious weak spots, I'm afraid, because you can easily penetrate those. The armour's very weak on those. The rest of the vehicle's quite strong. It's 203.2mm at the front, 101mm at the side, and only 50mm at the rear of the vehicle. So if you can attack a T28 HTC or Concept, you really want to hit it from the rear, but if you can't hit it from the rear, go for those machine gun ports and you'll get it virtually every time. Rounds will penetrate through the lower plate though, if you can get them in. Okay, we've got a Jagdpanther up ahead. He doesn't realise... Oh, it's not a Jagdpanther, it's a Panther. Sorry. He's about to get a rude awakening, going for the engine and to track him. Yes, he got a nice tracking shot, but the guy fixes repairs his track straight away. Puts him round into the M12, backs away. That forces TrollTanky to slow down. The M12's died. We're going after the Panther now. He's tracked and he's in there, and he takes another round, which makes him a one shot. He puts a round into our tracks, but we fix them and go for the kill. That's better. He just backed away a little bit so he could blast that round in. Who's next? Well, all the enemy on the hill have been killed, so Potato Skinner Kills decided that if he can get a shot from these heights, there's M4A3E2 down there, which is a Sherman Jumbo. He's on that corner. You can't see him now because he's outside view range, which is... oh, he got the kill! Blind kill! The thing is, this tank destroyer does have a fairly good view range of 370 meters, but he couldn't see that Sherman Jumbo all the way down at the end of the road. Somebody else was spotting him up until, of course, he disappeared. But he took the chance that the guy was still there, and he was. So he's gained another kill. So that's 3 kills. TrollTanky's got 2 at the moment. So TrollTanky needs to get another kill for them to get a Brothers in Arms right from the start. He took the long way round, which of course is that switchback, but that couldn't be helped because of course he wanted to get the kill on that Sherman Jumbo, and the only way he could do that was to stop at that gap in the wall. There's TrollTanky up ahead. Yeah, it's quite a colourful scheme, but it's not an original American type scheme. Neither is the one that TrollTanky's wearing, but they are quite colourful anyway, I must admit. Okay, well, there's still 5 enemies out there, and we can see that Potato Skinner Killed has already got 20% of the enemy hit pool, so potentially he's on for a high caliber if he can maintain the damage rate, because it might still be go to somebody else if they're also doing a lot of damage. Okay, the IS is being battered by TrollTanky. Oh, he got a fire there. He fired one in and TrollTanky takes the kill. So they have now got 3 tanks each. The Jagdpanther is aiming this way. Bounces his round and gets wiped out there by Potatoes. One shot wiped out. And he took a round in the tracks from the Jagdpanther, who's right the way up the other end of the railway lines. And he got hit again. Just checking where the shells were going in. The T3485 has gone down. He took another round from that Jagdpanther, who is managing to penetrate. He's aiming for the right spots, that Jagdpanther. Oh, big hit there from TrollTanky. Now, can he get the kill? Line him up. Yes! 5 kills now for Potato Skinner Killed. Guns up. He's won. That was a good battle. And here's the end of battle stats, and it's an ace tanker for Potato Skinner Killed in the T28 Concept. He managed to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 9. A Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. A Fighter Badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5, just 1 short of getting a Top Gun and 1/3 of the enemy team. And a Fire for Effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A Shellproof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. A Brothers in Arms because he managed to get at least 3 kills, and so did TrollTanky. And a Steel Wall for blocking the most damage in the game, and a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. So a very efficient game for both T28 concepts. Let's have a quick look at TrollTanky's results, and well, he got a first class tanker in that one, just 1 short of getting an ace. He also picked up a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 5 exactly. A Fire for Effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And of course he picked up that Brothers in Arms because both of them managed to get at least 3 kills in platoon right from the start of the game. Not a dynamic platoon, a platoon of good players who know how to handle their vehicles. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, we can see Potato Skinner Killed got the top spot with 4,007 hit points. This nearly double the score that TrollTanky got, and he was the second highest damager on the game. He got 2,188. When it came to kills, it was, yes, Potato's going to kill again with 5 kills, 3 kills to TrollTanky, 3 kills also to the Jagdpanther on the enemy team. I think that might be the one that was up the other end of the railway line, firing rounds at them as they moved towards him, the last player alive on their team. And when it came to base XP, it's Potatoes again. He's got 1,496. TrollTanky managed 1,145. Let's have a look at TrollTanky's details. 11 shots fired, 11 direct hits and 8 penetrations. So he did get good accuracy. It's just he didn't get penetrations all the time with his gun. 2,188 hit points of damage, of which 320 were at more than 300 meters. He received 5 hits from the enemy, only one of which actually penetrated, 2 non-penetrations and 2 hits by way of splash damage, which of course included that M44 round which smacked him in the rear as he was on top of the hill. He blocked damage of 500 hit points in total, spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 3, and did 1,213 hit points of spotting, or I think that was spotting, or was it damage assist? I think it was damage assist actually. On a free-to-play account, he earned 27,259 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away a profit of 15,676 credits, and he earned 1,145 base XP, got 1,000 from personal mission payout, 229 for this being a premium vehicle, and 172 for playing in the platoon, took away 2,546 experience points altogether. Let's have a look at the detailed report for Potatoes. If we go back to him, it's 18 shots fired by him, only 15 actually hit the target and 14 penetrations, so he had slightly better results with the pens, but not every round of his hit the target. 4,007 hit points of damage, of which 295 were at more than 300 meters. I think that was the shots that were fired at the Sherman Jumbo at very long range, which were effective, did actually get the kill. 17 hits received from the enemy, only 2 of which actually penetrated, 13 non-penetrations and 2 hits by way of splash, 2,240 hit points of damage blocked by armor. He spotted 4 enemy vehicles, damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5, and did 167 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 35,927 credits from that game, 26,946 from personal reserves, a total of 86,226 credits altogether, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, took away 60,992 credits. And the reason that's so high is because, of course, he was using standard ammo throughout, simply because, well, you don't really need to use premium ammo when you've got a 105mm gun, and it's a very good 105mm gun. You just overwhelm the enemy with either the AP rounds or the HE. 1,496 XP, 449 for this being a premium vehicle, and 337 for playing in the platoon, 3,030 experience points altogether. So a really good, as he says, ruffle stomp in the T28 Concept. It is the tank you get if you complete the second set of missions, and it is quite a beefy tank. You just got to remember that those machine gun ports do make you vulnerable. If the other player knows that those are the weak spots, that's where they'll go for, and if they can get a shot through your lower plate, they'll do that as well. So be aware of that, but other than that, you just bulldoze your way through the enemy and just tear them to shreds. And yes, you can have a lot of fun, especially if you're with a teammate who's got exactly the same tank and the same capabilities. So thanks very much to Potatoes, Gonna Killed and TrollTanky for sending in those replays. I hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give these videos a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.